So Fiddle is easily my favorite champion. And what I want to do is show a budget way of playing him. There are a lot of different ways to play Fiddlesticks. The main one is using stuff that just hits and pings the Nexus a lot. So you're constantly terrifying the enemy Nexus. So Terrify is obliterate X card from the top of the enemy deck, activating any traps on them. But this says round. Oh, right, this is the entire text. Terrify 1 for each time you've damaged the enemy Nexus this round. So you can hit an enemy Nexus for 50 damage. You hit it once, or you can impact it and deal 1 damage to it like 20 times, and then you mill them. On a budget deck, that's really hard to do. Because with this playstyle, you usually don't even really care about Fiddlesticks because he's in the deck anyway. So I personally really like this build because now you're actually playing for his minions. And Fiddlesticks when he comes out. Fiddle gets summoned for free, so Gale Force is fine. The only unfortunate thing about Gale Force is that it's possible that he comes out on the enemy turn. But that should still be fine, because if you shuffle him into your deck, it's not that big of a deal. This is the budget build I like to go for. There are definitely other ways of doing it. I personally just really like getting a really big benefit once you get Fill out of your deck. So let's go with that. Let's try out this budget build. We're gonna go against the new Teemo. Yeah, let's do that, sure. Go against new Teemo. I feel like this might not be the hardest adventure, but it's definitely the one that messes with you the most. So, Explosive Entrance is the single best power for Fiddlesticks. If you get this, you basically win the game. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you are struggling on an adventure with Fiddlesticks, which you probably shouldn't because he is the best champion in the game, but if you are struggling, just reset until you find Explosive Entrance, and you win for free. And I'll explain why immediately. You can pretty much see it right away. Because I just explained how it's really important that you just do as many instances of damage on the enemy Nexus as possible. Now you can imagine that if I deal 1 every time I summon something, while I'm summoning a bunch of stuff for free through Nightmares, that's gonna go pretty fast. It's gonna go real fast. Did they remove the reset debuff? They didn't. No. Okay, I can't really attack with that. Let's just play this. Does Runeterra PvP again? It always had PvP. PvP never left, but PvP doesn't get updates. You don't get new cards. So I do have Fiddlesticks a 6-star, so going like full on budget is kind of impossible. I thought you said it was PvE only. I never said it was PvE only. The focus is on PvE. So, PvP exists, but no new cards are added. All they do is a rotation from time to time, which, you know, is not terrible, but...
You best believe I don't play.
Yeah, like playing a mode that doesn't have any substantial updates is difficult. PvE on the other hand, what I'm playing right now, gets a lot of updates. Okay, so we summoned Fiddlesticks. So the reason Gale Force is good, the scouting, is because when Fiddlesticks is leveled, it says when I'm summoned or attack, grant enemies 2 gloom. Now he is a 7/6, which is just good in general. But then attacking twice, giving 4 gloom while he has Overwhelm and Fearsome, kind of just means that you get a ton of damage in. Okay, we'll give this 2 gloom. And then Fiddle goes back into the deck, so we'll play this. We'll play this. And I drew 6 shrooms for that. Does right to fight a game appeal to you? Yeah, honestly, not really. Not really. I don't mind it, but it's just not really for me. Best Shadow Owl champion? Viego. Oh, I have a tier list, so you can look at the tier list. My highest rating Shadow Owl champion on the tier list is, yeah, Viego. Viego's the top of S tier, so he is very good. Plus 12 shrooms. What do you think of Hades 2? It seemed like a roller coaster of responses to the gameplay yesterday. I really liked it. Hades 2 is peak. It's very, very, very good. Guild Force is genius. You can actually draw Fiddle with it from your deck. Yep. Yeah, that's part of the reason why it's so good. Because you're summoning him for free anyway. So if you do get Fiddlesticks on an attacking turn, you can most of the time just push a ton of damage, gloom the enemies, or just straight up win the game. And if he doesn't kill, well, you have a good blocker. And if he survives, it goes back into your deck and you can just play him and get the summon effect again. It's very good. It's free roll. This one's pretty good. I think we'll just take that. Okay, so Gangplank is interesting because we are basically hitting the enemy nexus every single turn. Phase and core. I think we'll take Gangplank. Like, Warning Shot is good because it procs Terrify. This summons multiple units and deals 1. And then Gangplank is just a big boy. Let's take Gangplank.
My destination.
Damaged allies can't block. Round start reduce the cost of 4 plus cost cards in hand by 1. Round start, you lose all spell mana. Get 200 additional gold after. I'm gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich. Yeah, money. You know, at this point, it's just money. Natural beauty. I personally really like this one more. I want to like this, but this is like... This gives you a... Or rather, this one behind it gives you a 2 mana landmark or less than 2 mana that summons itself for free from your deck. But... Those are pretty unimpactful, and this gives you an expensive landmark with -3 mana. Why the PvP hype? Is there any news I'm not aware of, or should I stop coping? There's no news. There's no news. The only news is PvP King makes a return, aka me. I will grace the ladder with my presence and my awesome decks. Oh. +7, +7, +3 cost. Okay, but imagine that this is a nightmare that we summon. Then it's pretty good. Oh boy, I can't wait for Maokai Viego again. How did you know I was going to play a mill deck? How did you know the only thing I was going to do was make my opponent miserable? Want PvP back so bad. I miss those days. Yeah, me too, man. I just miss getting hyped over spoiler season and whatnot. And now there's 0-1s. Yep. No, Fiddlesticks is totally not broken. And they're gone.
When you put down roots, you choose a place to die.
Will PvP ever come back? Never say never, but I don't think Riot has any plans currently. Well, I say Riot. Riot is scumbags, and the Runeterra team is goated. Wait for another 2 to 5 years. Yeah, but now we have Riftbound. So, while I think that the existence of Riftbound overall is good, it is beneficial to Runeterra, it also means that as long as Riftbound exists, there is no real space for another PvP card game to compete within that space. From what I can tell, and this is a good sign if you like PvE, if you like Path of Champion, which I do like it, and I'd rather have a mode that does well instead of the entire game not existing, but I know for a fact that Riot really likes the space that Runeterra currently occupies in the gaming market as a live service roguelike deck builder. And I think it is very good at that, by the way.
Is this Oblivion?
I think they should be excited about that.
I'll let the light guide me.
May I ask why the Sun LOR streams / videos? I like Runeterra. It's very fun. And currently, Bazaar just isn't receiving a lot of updates. I'm planning on covering both games. Oh, there are other cards. Sometimes that just happens. I'm planning on covering both Runeterra and Bazaar, but because Runeterra has a lot of new stuff that I haven't played yet, and Bazaar, I feel like I've kind of just explored everything there is in a new patch. I'm playing this, and I'm having a really good time. Fiddlesticks in Bazaar, there you go. I love this, because Deathless means we get another summon for Explosive Entrance. Your cards in hand have bleeding. When you play a card, draw one. When I count down, summon a random 1-cost follower. Countdown 2, grant 1-cost followers, +2/+1, and Pearson. Have you seen the new League Fiddle skin? I have. It is fantastic. It's really, really good. The Flora Fatalis or whatever skin, it's incredible. Maybe I play again. I had to install it because of what you asked me. It's good, man. Like I can't speak for PvP, obviously. That's still the same. There's no updates there, but Path is fun. So I gotta open my window. Hold on. Window is open. Yeah, there is an AMA at 8, so in 2 hours. We'll probably check that out. Just spam the board. I'm gonna do this too, so I give them both the item. Oh, they got the special delivery. Pretty good.
You're all tied up.
I mean, this is why I really hope that Riot can set me up with an account that isn't fully unlocked, because we have the legendary power, right? When you terrify, grant enemies gloom and grant a random ally 2 spirit. This is just really broken, because now their entire board's gone. You finished Hades 2 already? Hell no. I'm good at games, but I'm not that good.
Lost the beat.
Grant all enemies gloom's broken. It's very broken. This is why I consider Fiddlesticks to be the best character in the game.
Marta's gonna make a meal of 'em.
So
This one's a fighter.
I have talked to Riot, and I have told... I should stop saying Riot. I have talked to the Runeterra team, and I have expressed my burning desire to have something where you can make your own modifiers, essentially. Because you have... Like it's just like the heat system in Hades, right? It's like you turn on some stuff that makes the game harder for you, basically. I want something that says... If you turn this on, your champion is now level 1 and has no star powers, or whatever. It's like, how much do you want to handicap yourself? How much do you want to remove the powers that you currently have? But I kind of get why that's not in the game yet, because that might be something that's only interesting for a content creator. If you're a regular player, it will be like, why would I make my characters weaker? You know? But, okay, I'm just gonna have a really, really quick sidebar here. Just so I can show you guys what I mean. So this is a Wild Frost. This is another roguelike deck builder. It's pretty similar in what it does to Runeterra. Just like, you start something, and then you get stronger and stronger. But here's what they have, right? If I click here, I embark on an adventure. But then I can click here, on this bell on the side, and these are the modifiers. All shop prices are increased. I can enable that or disable that. And then, like, you know, I can only do a select number. This is bosses and mini bosses will be upgraded with charms. Charms are items. So that just means that every mini boss and boss, you know, the mid boss and the one at the end, will have additional items to make them stronger. Could be a scout item. Could be an elusive item, anything. Some card rewards will have curse charms. These are debuffs, like you find a card in a store, or you find a card at a random after a random encounter. It has ephemeral. Now these are all like pretty game specific. Your highest card loses 2 health after each boss battle. And add a gobbler to each boss battle. This is just like a mob. Gain a gunk fruit. I see. I don't know what these are, but you get the idea, right? There's something that I can click and like enable or disable for myself. Choose a card and cut all copies. All right, you're out here. That sounds awesome. How did the dev respond to it? So, I'm mostly in contact with Lope. Lope is the community manager. I mostly talk to Lope and Eric, and they're not like... I mean, they help with the game. They are involved with the process, but they are more like big picture stuff, right? Like Lope helps the community, does like the awesome trailers and stuff that we get. He plans those, and Eric is like, you know, he plans the big term, the future of the game. So these aren't designers. So I'm like, this would be sick, and then they're like, yeah, we love that actually. Let's talk about the designers. Let's talk to the designers about that to see if there's something we can do. Like they can't just tell me like, yeah, we're gonna put that in.
Shall we go together then?
I was gonna tell you, I was looking up crossblitz stuff, but your videos are like all the top recommended. Crossblitz. Yeah, there are a bunch that are up there. That's cool. Yeah, crossblitz is really, really good too, man. I love that game too. To me, crossblitz is just like Runeterra with a different code. Gunfire Reborn? I've heard of it. I haven't played it. It's good? Okay, let's just be mana efficient. And also get an elusive blocker. These die anyway. Whatever.
Ready to run.
It's so broken, man. Damage.
Eyes on me.
So this hits the enemy nexus. Please be honest. Do you still play LOR when not streaming for video? Yep. Yeah. I think I would average like at least one adventure run a day.
Traditions are lost if not passed on.
What could you?
I did even when I played Bazaar, like as my main game. You don't have fearsome, right? No, so I might as well kill it. Or should I kill this? I should kill this because the Ahri dies anyway. I mean, I've always said this, like, yeah, I still play a lot of Runeterra, even when I'm not streaming it. It's like there's a very big difference between being a content creator for a game and just being a player. Like, I understand the card game tribalism. Just want to say that I'm not a part of it. Not me. I can enjoy multiple games. I actually used to play a lot of Hearthstone too. I kind of quit recently. I feel like Hearthstone's completely lost the plot. I don't know what the hell happened there, bro. He's got his fingers in all his cookies. Exactly. Because why the hell wouldn't I, right? Best roguelike will always be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Argue, but you're wrong. I was/am a huge Pokemon fan. So, back in the day, when I played those games a ton, I actually bought the Mystery Dungeon because I was like, I heard this game's good and it's just more Pokemon for me to enjoy. I did not like it. I really hated it. I don't know why.
I know you want me.
If I had a chance and I played again today, I'd probably like it. But back then, I was not a fan. He's right. The first time you spend mana on spell, spawn equal to its cost. Faded card should draw cost one less when you play a champion, summon an exact ephemeral copy. I'm not really playing champions though. Oh my god. Bro, I'm gonna have so much money. Grant the leftmost 3 cards in your hand fleeting. How bad could it be? It's okay to be wrong. I mean, I didn't express an opinion. I stopped playing it. Okay, those are fine. Remember not to pull? Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna play these.
Looks like I'm ready.
Bye-bye.
I was a big Mystery Dungeon fan, but I was also the kind of kid who would put on TV and play for like 4 hours at a time, so I had time to grind all dungeon and get to like level 99 floor dungeon.
Hello.
Yeah. No, that wasn't me. Although it could have been. I don't know. I feel like I just needed to spend a couple extra hours on the game and I would have really liked it. I was young and stupid.
I don't do meditation.
Looks like I'm ready.
Bye-bye.
Alright, send all.
You're strange.
They get +6 health from this.
I go back.
Hello.
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 Don't forget to challenge. Oops, I forgot. Yeah, this is why Fiddlesticks is just so ridiculous, man. Like, I'm already kind of killing them on board. Kind of.
The order rewards its faithful.
But then there's also just the fact that
Death.
their deck slowly gets thinned and eventually they guaranteed lose. Oh! Okay, but that's like fine because for some reason Fiddlesticks is 3 mana. Don't pull. Don't pull. Nothing to be Alfredo. But Alfredo's so good. And this guy's pretty good. What a random. I mean, this one is more fun though. We'll take that one. I actually think that that one's very playable too because we don't really use our spell mana currently, and now we might. Well, let's cut the false friend. Actually, no, let's cut the arachnoid horror. Yeah. Yeah, the 2-mana spider is usually... I mean, when I'm playing the usual Fiddlesticks build, that's just about milling the opponent as fast as possible, I cut the expensive cards. Got like the 8-mana guy and stuff. This one gets re-summoned. Deathless. I ran out of the experience boost item. It's taking forever to level up TF. I didn't know it was possible to ran out. I feel like I have a million of those still laying around. Cutting false friends increases happiness, study says. I'm going to source on that. My hell? Ah! Sorry, just hopped in here during Fiddlesticks level up. Dude, I get it, man. I get it. Every time I get a jump scare little. I go, huh. Whoa. Shit. Sometimes when I play Fiddlesticks on League of Legends, I scare myself, you know? I like start channeling the ult, and then there's like a small delay, and then 1 second later I'm like, oh God. Oh. Oh, damn. Wait. It blocks so much damage with that. I also say, ouch, out loud when I take aim damage in-game. The cosplay. They have, well, they had a lot of chimes. Now they're all gone. Yep. They had 300 chimes. Now they have 0. I love clicking on their deck and just seeing it go to 0. Seeing your stream popped up. I missed my daily Sunny LOR video. I uploaded one a few hours ago. It was an Ari video. But you can only watch it if you have an Ari body pillow. So if you don't have an Ari body pillow, don't watch that video. Pick that one. Yo, shop or shop? Do I go to that guy or that guy? Do you think they're brothers? They're like twin brothers. That is a very good one. Dude, look at how much money I have. I'm so rich. Yo, my entire deck at +2/+2 with this one? Should go in and cancel the Assert Dominance just to show them I don't want to buy anything from either one of them. Okay, let's cut the false friend. Only real ones allowed in this stream. I don't have a body pillow, only Eevee plush. I don't want to hear what you do with this Eevee plushies. But you know what? You're allowed to watch the video then. It's pretty much the only adventure that puts rare level shops at both paths before the boss. Yeah, that never really happens. It always pisses me off with No, actually, does Lysandra do it? I think Lysandra does it. I know there's one adventure that always annoys me. Maybe it's Aurelion Soul. Aurelion Soul has like 3 or 4 encounters where you just don't get anything.
Let's make this a
Oh,
night
they have the
to
attack. I didn't get to do anything about that. Also, I wasted the item. Wait, what? What?
Words of power linger.
The amount of uncounterable damage I took here is actually insane. Whoa.
It is written.
They get to deal 11 damage because of this free attack, and then they just get to attack again. Alright. It looks like it's not really gonna matter.
Scouting always like this?
Wu-Ting style.
Hello just fell. I can't believe I've had this chair for like 4 years now. I bought this chair when Bandle City released.
I am the Simon Wind. Whoosh.
Is that 4 years? Yeah, that's about 4 years actually, almost exactly. I think that was 2021, September. Or August, actually, it was August. Is he just dead? Wait, he has Deathless actually. Maybe he comes back bigger. Like, wait.
Am I winning?
Oh, okay, they just passed. Okay, cool.
Is it gone?
Grandma? But they're immune now.
Rule 102. Practice makes perfect.
Bye-bye, Grandma.
Whoa, whoa!
Look forward to Q&A. Yeah, I'll watch it live, I think.
Just a scratch.
I'm on 17 HP. I have to be a little careful. 20 puff caps.
I've memorized all the Vandal Scout rules.
I really want that one dead. 19 cards. Okay, this is a little bit scary. Is this death? Are they dead?
I can't look.
Okay, they're dead. Okay, they're dead. I'm not used to fights being even remotely close with Fiddlesticks, but we got him. We got him. When you apply more gloom than units HP, does that make them do the bad talents eat through the balcony? Yeah, yes. It's like that frog in the Nico cinematic. Don't look that up. Actually, you can look that up. Just don't look up Nico and Freljord. Or so I've heard. Allegedly. Don't play Nico Trundle decks in Runeterra. Fiddling the enemies feels like putting them in a horror film. Fiddling the enemies. Just don't look up Nico in general. The internet's bad. That's the best advice I've heard here, yeah. Legend level 65. Is the max 100 now? What's a Mr. Nugget? What if I'm Nico? Bro, run. As fast as you can. Start running! Is this event permanent or limited? It's limited. But every single event comes back eventually. So this, the Legends of Arcane event happened, I think, a year ago? And now it's added permanently. So eventually, when enough time has passed, this will go here. Yeah, I hope that kind of worked as far as like showing a budget build goes. Because again, I have the 6-star, so there's always going to be a slightly higher power level than the people that are looking for a budget build will likely have. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I just want to like show a way to play that isn't epic relics, and then just kind of go through like what I'm looking for. But we got explosive entrance immediately in this run, which is by far the most broken thing you can get.
You're welcome to Runeterra, come meet the real side. His name is Snnuy, oh yeah, join us, let's have some fun. Hey, card game like no other, that makes you go bomb bomb. As you dancing